Hey, what's up? I'm God. This is Seven Mortal Sins. Welcome. So today I'm starting a new segment called You Probably Thought These Characters Sucked. And the aim of this series is to kind of give people some more options to use when team building, because I know not everyone has the same characters, not everyone pulled the same characters, built the same characters, all that kind of stuff. And a lot of times, the next best option is still a very good, very strong option. And the three characters in today's spotlight are actually Awakers. Two of them 4 stars. And not many people realize how good some of these characters actually are or can be. So let's go ahead and jump into it real quick. I'm going to save the best for last. And we're going to go ahead and start right here with Ingrid. So the reason why everyone says she sucks is because she's a 4-star. Which is true. Like, you look at these stats, these are terrible. You go ahead and read some of her skills, they're very underwhelming, very mediocre. Like, her skill 2 gives herself and a random ally a shield. Her skill 3 has ridiculous cooldown and CT, and only works if you can, get this here. Like, she's pretty much never going to be able to use it. It's got a very nice effect, but the CT and CD basically make it unusable. However, ignore the supportive effect for now, because that's what we're going to focus on. Her her skill 4, not very good either. But this supportive effect is something that can basically make or break a team. So it gives all agility allies 16% speed for the whole battle. This is very, very good. This 16% speed is huge. So some characters like Dixie give 20% speed, but only for 1 turn. Characters like let's see here, Sariel give speed boost for the whole battle, but it's only 10%. And then you have somebody like OG Leviathan, who basically gives a speed differential. At plus 21, it's 20% boost and 20% debuff, but most people are going to have it under that. Before plus 21, it is 12% buff, 12% debuff, but that's only for 1 turn. Rosa, or Ingrid, sorry, is a 16% speed boost for the whole battle. So let's say you're using some powerhouse blue characters, like scroll up here, like maybe you've got yourself a Michael, you've got yourself like an Asmodeus, and you want to be super annoying with charm. You just want your Asmodeus to be really fast and keep charming everybody. You've got a Satan, Christmas Satan, to just nuke move gauge. You need her to go first. That 16% speed is going to be very, very helpful. Even Leviathan and Bride Leviathan can benefit from that 16% speed. And that can be the difference between like winning and losing. Whether you go first or not determines a lot of stuff. So if like your Christmas Satan doesn't go first, your opponent's team gets to move before she does, kind of shuts her down a little bit. Maybe you've got like a CC character like Asmodeus that you really need to push to disrupt your opponent's team. Well, Ingrid can help you out with that 16% speed bonus. And speaking of other characters with really, really good support abilities, this right here, all strength type casts gain 18% attack for the whole battle. This is very, very good. That's a big buff. And then on her skill 2, she gives all allies Iron Wrist for 3 turns. That's 20% attack for the entire team. So let's say you've got some powerhouse reds on your team. This is essentially a 38% attack bonus. Characters like Satan, Lucifer, Belial, wherever she's at, right here, they're all going to absolutely love that attack bonus. And so I was doing my dailies the other day. This rank up Abyss right here, Evo 30, is all greens. So I actually ended up getting my runs down to like 7 turns just because I went OG Lucifer, Belial, Elphys, and just gave them a ton of attacks so they could just smash through stuff. And that was super, super cool. There's not too many characters that just give your team or give good members of your team good boosts like that. Just high boosts for your prominent characters in your team, which is very good. And on that note, this next character is someone that someone from the Discord made me go reread, just because like I had to know. Like, shout outs to Raisin Bran on the Discord, link in the description. Thank you for letting me know how good Cecilia was. So on face value, if you look at her, she doesn't seem great. Her stats overall are pretty low, especially this speed here. But then you go look at her kit, she does a couple of things. She removes shields and gives attack buffs. Both her S1 and S2 give attack buffs and remove shields. The first one is attack buff for herself. The second one is attack buff for the entire team. Her S3 is okay. Not great. It's conditional because it needs to defeat an enemy to do it. But her first 2 skills kind of make up for that. And then her S4 is kind of where she kind of kicks it into high gear. So her supportive effect, all tech type allies gain 21% attack. That's wild. That's a lot. Like, I think the only other person who can kind of compare with this, well, there's 2 really. Those would be, let's see, Summer Leviathan has something similar, where it's a 20%, and then Winter Lucy is, let's see, 25%. So Cecilia's attack bonus falls like right in that kind of same category, that same power level as far as attack buffs go, but then she has potential to increase your team's attack even further. On top of that, she can heal your team, she can increase defense, and she debuffs move gauge when she's hitting weakness. Like, this is very good. Like, she increases your team's survivability, she increases their damage output, she just makes them like bulky and strong and healthy. And don't forget, if you didn't know, she also has a consonance to help her make up for her lack of stats. So she can get extra HP, extra attack, extra defense, extra speed, and then her consonance skill gives her even more utility. Like, she can now inflict confuse and heal even more than she could before. She's just an amazing utility support character that I didn't realize how good she actually was. And if you're kind of missing out on some of the other sins, virtues, and riders that do similar things to her, she is a very solid option to put on your team, especially if you are running a green focus or even like mono green team. She's definitely going to fit right in. Like, you can pair her up with Winter Lucy, you can pair her up with Gunslinger Lucy. She even works incredibly well with both versions of Belphegor, especially OG Belphegor, who scales off of attack and defense, and Cecilia buffs both of those. Like, yes, Belphegor buffs her own stuff too, she buffs stuff by herself, but you can just absolutely crack out your Belphegor with insane amounts of buffs if you pair up with Cecilia. And even throwing Maman on top of that, you're just gonna have like a ton of attack, speed, defense, healing, and just have like a really tanky, strong green core, and it's just really cool, really good. I didn't realize exactly how good Cecilia was. She's definitely not the best, but she is a very good option to invest into if you're missing out on this kind of like green support character for one of your teams. And with that, I think I'm going to go ahead and end the video. If you guys have other characters you want me to let everyone know that maybe they're underrated, or you think are absolutely amazing, please let me know. I'm going to be doing 3 or 4 characters at a time in these segments, just kind of trying to bring light to some of the more underrated characters in the game. Lord Levy's probably going to come back and help me out with the Nonas, both OG and Chaco, because they are also quite good. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. Let me know what characters you want to see here. And with that, I'll see you in the next video. Peace.